And a good Friday evening to you as we welcome you out to Edon, Ohio on this Week 4 Friday night. We're at Leanne Field tonight for this opening night game in the Toledo Area Athletic Conference and the expanded TAC beginning play tonight. Tonight it is the 2-1 Edon Bombers against the 2-0 Summerfield Michigan Bulldogs. Summerfield, one of the new entrants into the Toledo Area Athletic Conference, and yes, they have played just 2 games. Michigan starting a week after Ohio, and we'll get into more of that as the evening rolls on. Andy Brigle with you here tonight. This is the AG Irrigation pregame show where you can maximize yield, minimize waste, and then water when needed. You look at what's happened in the first couple of weeks of this season. First for Edon, 2 up and 1 down. They lost on opening Friday night to Edgerton in a game we did 41-14. A good bounce back for them on the following Saturday. Yeah, it was a Saturday game against Antwerp. They won that one 31-19. And then a week ago, KO'd Hicksville 21-6. Meanwhile, for the Summerfield Bulldogs, they have wins in very, very convincing fashion over Flint Beecher 55-14 and to Detroit Northwestern 40-6. So allowing just 10 points per game and scoring 47.5 points per game through their first 2 games of the season. They are coached by Dylan Seghetti in his 3rd season there, and Bob Olin in his 6th year, of course, at Edon, but 47th year overall. This is, again, the AG Irrigation pregame show. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, our Brian Ford Lincoln conversations about both these teams and seasons. And in Summerfield's case, we'll dive into what they did last year, what they had coming back this year, and some of those thoughts as well as we roll on a Friday night, Summerfield and Edon on B-Rock Sports.
Congratulations, Bombers, from Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon. Did you know that Dimension buys trees? Contact them today to sell your trees. Call 419-272-2245 to set up an appointment for them to come and look at them and give you a quote. Dimension Hardwood Veneers is a family-owned business and has been a supporter of Edon Athletics for over 46 years. Good luck in tonight's game. Work hard and keep striving to be the best. From everyone at Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon. Friday nights are all about hometown pride, and Bryan Home Center is proud to support our local high school athletes this season. Just like your team fights hard under the lights, Bryan Home Center is working hard to bring you the best in furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture with savings that make every home a winner. So whether you're cheering from the bleachers or relaxing at home after the game, Bryan Home Center has the comfort and style you need. Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan, supporting the community, supporting the teams, and supporting you.
At Wellness Huddle in Edon, Ohio, we believe in a healthier you. Whether you're looking for natural pain relief, increased energy, or better overall wellness, our expert team is here to help. From chiropractic care and nutrition to innovative therapies like PEMF and weight loss solutions, we offer personalized programs designed to fit your needs. Take the first step toward feeling your best. Visit us at wellnesshuddle.com or phone 419-272-5209. Learn how we can support your journey to better health. Wellness Huddle, today's direction, tomorrow's destination. Welcome to Leanne Field in Edon and the AG Irrigation pregame show for this Friday night. Let's dive into these 2 seasons and have conversations about Edon and Summerfield, being brought to you by Brian Ford Lincoln, where you have new vehicles, used vehicles, and terrific savings for both new and used right now. You're just down the road from high prices at Brian Ford Lincoln. Let's start with some totals. We told you a little bit about Edon and what they have done this year as a team. As we dive in, though, to the numbers on the season, Briggs Gallahue, the starting quarterback, making his 4th career start, all coming this season, of course, has done a really solid job completing 62% of his passes, 61 of 98 for 721 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions thrown on the season. His leading receiver on the year in terms of catches is Kendall Brigle with 24 receptions for 300 yards and a touchdown. Eli Dickman has caught 14 balls for 179 and a pair of touchdowns. Gage Nestor, 9 receptions for 172 and a touchdown. And Caden Stantz has 6 receptions for 45 yards on the season. Gallahue, the leading rusher on the year, with 27 carries. Again, this takes into account when he is sacked as well, of course, or scrambling. 27 carries for 82 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Gage Nestor has 7 touches in the running game for 67 yards, averaging just under 10 yards per carry. Did most of his damage last week in that win over Hicksville, where Edon did run the ball a little bit more and did so with effectiveness. Parker Moyer has 7 carries for 38 yards on the season. So those are some of the numbers on the year for this Edon team. And again, 2-1 with wins over Antwerp and Hicksville, and that only loss to the Edgerton Bulldogs. Meanwhile, Dillon Zaghetti and Summerfield, they are 2-0. They have defeated Flint Beecher and Detroit Northwestern. This is their first game in the Toledo Area Athletic Conference. Summerfield, Erie Mason, and Whiteford, Michigan are in the conference, brand new, as well as the North Central Eagles joining the fray this year. And a change that has happened already, Northwood leaving the TAC, and after this year, Ottawa Hills will be exiting as well. Let's talk a little bit about Summerfield, Michigan. They went 8-2 a year ago. This is, again, Dillon Zaghetti's 3rd year at the helm. They play Division VIII football up in Michigan. The Bulldogs coming off one of the most successful years in the last 4 decades. Summerfield's 8 wins last year, the most that they had won since 2011 when they went 8-4. It was also just the 4th time since the early 1980s that Summerfield had at least 8 wins in a year. They are near the low numbers in the TAC this year. Not necessarily the lowest, but near them. They do have 8 seniors on the team. The Bulldogs return 5 starters on offense and 4 on defense. The strength of this football team is in the fact that they have multiple year starters in the trenches. Hayden Dussault, 6'5", 270 is a 4-year starter. Nathan Wadsworth, 6', 260, a 3-year starter. And another 3-year starter is Charles Baldridge, who is 6'2", 225. Reese Kalb is the quarterback, has good size at 6'2", a $175. He is taking over the reins at quarterback this year. They also have a really good running back in Austin Taylor, kind of a bowling ball of a running back. And according to Zaghetti, he is one of the smartest football players that he has and has ever coached in his coaching career. They're looking to continue to grow as a program. They have a really good mix of athletes. And, of course, with the school their size, like Edon's as well, they need to avoid the dreaded injury bug. They played 3 playoff qualifiers last year. Not an overly challenging schedule, where last year the opponents had just under a 40% winning percentage on the season. When you look at what they like to do offensively, they run what they refer to as the gun T offense. It's a hybrid offense of featuring some spread looks, but it features power running schemes. They have had a recent start to the year where they have had some really good balance in their attack, and Zaghetti feels like they have done a really good job of doing that through the first 2 weeks of their season. He said they still need to improve consistency in the passing game and finish off blocks in the running game. Defensively, now again, it may change because they're seeing a spread team tonight, but their base is 4-2-5. The philosophy for them defensively, keep it simple. Allow their kids to play fast, and they have done extremely well this year, but saying that Edon is going to be by far their biggest test. They need to be sound in their coverage and their communication, and tackling, which is always important when you play a spread team and a Bob Olwyn team. Tackling is huge tonight, and that is something that they have not done extremely well this season. So something to keep an eye on as the night rolls on. That's a conversation about both these teams being brought to you by Brian Ford Lincoln. Don't forget, new and used vehicle savings await you each and every day at Bryan Ford Lincoln. Stop in tomorrow and you can take a look at one of their great new or used vehicles and take a test drive as well. Bryan Ford Lincoln, or you're just down the road from high prices. More from the AG Irrigation pregame show. We'll dive into the starting lineups for tonight's game. We'll also meet the officials who will be working this game, a very familiar crew to Northwest Ohio. Will be refereeing this game, will be the referees for tonight's game. And, of course, we'll take a peek at the Week 4 schedule around Northwest Ohio. All of that coming up. Coverage tonight also being brought to you in part, and all season long, every high school broadcast game being brought to you in part by Direct Link Appliances, Donaldson's Ace Hardware, Midwest Federal Credit Union, Baldy's Furniture in Wasion, and Black Swamp Equipment. We'll step out now. More on the AG Irrigation pregame when we return. Whether you need a simple repair or a complete overhaul on your vehicle, Batten Stevens Body Shop is your one-stop shop. Batten Stevens Body Shop on Independence Road in Defiance is the #1 voted body shop in the region. They're the only FCA, Ford, and GM certified body shop in all of Northwest Ohio. And they are your experts on all makes and models. Batten Stevens Body Shop, Defiance. Come in with confidence, drive out with satisfaction.
Hello, this is Stacy Sweary with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. In these unsettling times, peace of mind is more important than ever. At Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, we're here to support you with integrity and care, ensuring you have the coverage you need. Whether it's protecting your home, auto, or business, our dedicated team is committed to your peace of mind. Partnering with Auto Owners Insurance, we offer top-tier coverage and exceptional service you can rely on. Experience the comfort of knowing you're protected with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe and Auto Owners Insurance. Visit AndrewsO'NeillandLowe.com or call today.
Hi, it's Nick Toole from Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Wasion. Everyday comfort shouldn't be a challenge. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress is Northwest Ohio's lift chair headquarters, and we believe everyone deserves to sit and stand with ease, safety, and dignity. If you or someone you care for is facing mobility issues, discover the life-changing difference of Ultra Comfort and Lazy Boy lift chairs. These aren't just chairs, they're personalized support systems, crafted to ease pain, reduce strain, and bring back independence. Imagine relaxing after a long day, adjusting your chair at the push of a button with pressure-free reclining and gentle lift assistance. Whether it's reading a book, watching TV, or just finding that perfect cozy position, we've got a chair that fits just right. Come see us at Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in the Wasion Plaza and try one of our 29 in-stock lift chairs. Feel the difference, because comfort should never come with compromise, and care starts with the right chair. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress, where comfort meets compassion.
Welcome back here to Leanne Field in Edon. Absolutely picture-perfect night. A little warmer than what we've had the last couple of Friday nights, as game time temperatures will start in the upper 70s this evening and basically be in the 70s for most of this game, but still a very picturesque night. And by the way, I need to make sure that I give a shout-out to Todd Muehlfeld and his crew. This field and the turf looks immaculate as good as it gets, and they do such a terrific job with all of their facilities and year in and year out. Let's talk about starting lineups for this one now, brought to you by Allied Molded Products, where innovation sparks opportunity since 1958. Summerfield won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. Edon will get their hands on the football first. Their starting quarterback is Briggs Gallahue. The X receiver is Kendall Brigle. The Z receiver is Eli Dickman. The Y receiver will either be Lincoln Keese or Landon Reitzel. And the A receiver is Caden Stantz. Up front, the running back, by the way, is Gage Nestor. Up front, the tackles are Devin Hoffman and Grant Reed. The guards are Arison Rodriguez and Trent Buck. And the starting center is Danny Avila Garcia. Defensively for the Summerfield Bulldogs, Grady Whiting and Charles Baldridge are defensive ends. The defensive tackles are Hayden Dussault and Nick Perez. And the linebackers are Jude Flowers and Brendan Pease. The corners are Russell LaRocca and Jacob Bodner, with the safeties being, and there are three of them, Clark Ciacelli, Trent Miller, and Brody Ciacelli as well. When Summerfield has the ball, Reese Kalb is the quarterback, Austin Taylor the running back. The wide receivers are Russell LaRocca and Clark Ciacelli. Another running back is Jude Flowers. Up front, Grady Whiting and Nate Wadsworth are the tackles, Charles Baldridge and Hayden Dussault the guards, and Nick Perez is the starting center. Defensively for Edon, Trent Buck and Gage Nestor are the ends. Danny Avila Garcia and Devin Hoffman are the tackles. The Mike linebacker is Braden Worley. The Sam is Corbin Olds, and the Will linebacker is Parker Moyer. In the backfield is defensive backfield, Kendall Brigle, Briggs Gallahue, Caden Stantz, and Corbin Chrisman. Those are your starting lineups for tonight. They are presented to you by being presented to you by Allied Molded Products, where innovation sparks opportunity since 1958. We continue on our AG Irrigation pregame show, where you can maximize yield, minimize waste, and water when needed. We'll take another quick break, and more to come on the AG Irrigation pregame show as we return to Edon, coming up in just a few moments.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryant, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on Steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon is proud to announce they've become a full-service insurance agency, taking care of all of your insurance needs now. Best Insurance and Financial Services has been handling life and health insurance along with your investment needs for over 40 years. And now they're able to offer coverage for your home, auto, business, and farm insurance needs. They can also protect your RV, ATV, and boat. To find out more information, just head to best-ins.net or phone 419-272-2888. Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon, wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
It's game time, and Direct Link is your home team for unbeatable deals. Score big on appliances from GE, Whirlpool, Maytag, Frigidaire, and Amana. Furnish your space with winning style from Ashley Furniture, and sleep like a champion on a Molecule or Puffy mattress. And when the clock's ticking on a repair, Direct Link's all-star service team works on all appliances. Proud to back our local athletes, Direct Link, your hometown connection for quality, comfort, and service.
We are back at Leanne Field here in Edon. Time to talk about game changers for tonight and what it's going to take for both these teams. Let's start with Summerfield, and I think we talked a lot about it when head coach Dylan Zaghetti talked about how are we going to tackle in space tonight. That is key when you face this Edon team. They also have to develop something consistency-wise in the passing game. That hasn't been very consistent so far this season. So can they do that tonight as well? Meanwhile, for Edon, continue to be who they are the last 2 weeks of the year, where there have been strides that have been made each week since that opening night loss. They want to continue to see that development of Briggs Gallahue at the quarterback position. He has made strides as the first 3 weeks have gone on as well. And defensively, find the running back, get helmets to the running game, because that has been the best part of what Summerfield has done this year. Get a lot of helmets to the running back and make plays, or the quarterback if he's in space as well. Those are some game-changing moments tonight, brought to you by the Farmers and Merchant State Bank, where you can discover the money-saving benefits, a new kind of checking account. With the Bundler by F&M, you save money on the things you're already paying for while still getting all the features you expect from a checking account. Think of it as your financial playbook, packed with exclusive benefits and savings right at your fingertips. Don't get sidelined. Score big today with the Bundler at your local F&M or fm.bank. Member FDIC. That'll do it for our pregame show tonight, being presented to you by AG Irrigation. Maximize yield, minimize waste, and then water when needed. Let's tell you who's working tonight's game tonight. The officiating crew will be Dusty Gray as the referee. Dylan Woods is the linesman. The back judge is Zach Grosjean. The umpire, it is Reyes Ramirez. Derek Kruger is the line judge, and Bryce Bailey is the center judge. So those are the officials who will have the responsibility of calling tonight's game here in this one. A really intriguing Week 4 schedule tonight around the area, along with this game in the TAC tonight. Again, it's opening week in the TAC. Montpelier is at Erie Mason, Michigan. Hilltop plays preseason favorite Whiteford on the road, and North Central is at Ottawa Hills. In the GMC, they open play tonight. Edgerton off to a 3-0 start. They travel to Antwerp. Fairview, ranked in the top 10 in the very first AP poll, undefeated on the year, will be at Ayersville as heavy favorites. Hicksville travels to Tenora. Paulding is at Wayne Trace. Tenora, of course, the defending champs in the GMC. Bryan will be at Patrick Henry in a game you can hear on Q96.5. Liberty Center, the defending champion. It's been years since they've lost a game in the league or in the regular season. They are basically expected to roll tonight at Swanton. Archbold's at Delta, probably the game of the night. Wauseon at Evergreen. Defiance at St. Mary's in the Western Buckeye League. Napoleon at Clay in the NLL. And Danbury's at Holgate tonight. And that game is an 8-man game. Happy to have you along with us here tonight. We are ready to go for week number 4. Edon in their all-blue uniforms with the silver numbers and white stripes. Meanwhile, Summerfield, their school colors are black and orange. Black pants, white jerseys, and orange numbers. They'll be kicking right to left, and off we go. It's a line drive kick that will be bouncing off one of the Edon up men, Eli Dickman. Grabbed by Stance. He's at the 30, tries to get to the far side before he is thrown to the turf. Isaac McCarty, the 5'11 sophomore, got him as he crossed the 35 to about his own 36-yard line, perhaps, or are they going to spot it at the 35-yard line? Reyes Ramirez is going to put it down there, so it'll be a 16-yard return to their own 35-yard line. And this is where the Edon offense will starting in the sunshine here as we begin week 4. 5 wide look, trips to the right, twins to the left side. So an empty backfield for Gallahue. 3 down linemen for Summerfield. Little curl route is in and out of the hands of Gage Nestor and will fall incomplete. Good coverage from Jude Flowers, who was approaching to make the stop. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 from their own 35. Again, Edon moving left to right. 3 receivers to the right. It will be a 2-by-2 look, it looks like now, with the 2 over to the left bunching together. 2 receivers here to the right. Gage Nestor now goes in motion out of the backfield to the near side. They fake the bubble. It was an up and a go route, and now Gallahue didn't have it, so he'll tuck and run and get about 5 as he burrows his way out to the maybe 3. Check that. It was a 35-yard line, not the 33. So gain of 2 officially, as they say. The knee went down at the 37-yard line. He was covered up there by Charles Baldridge, one of those tough, tenacious defensive linemen. So a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for Edon from their own 37-yard line. Hash mark to the far side. Couple of receivers bunch right. 2 receivers go left. 1 running back in the backfield on 3rd down and 8. Gallahue wants to throw, has time. Crossing route is going to be caught as Brigle 40, 45, 50. Stiff arms his way down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 before he's wrestled out of bounds by Trent Miller, but more than enough for an Edon first down, the first first down of the ball game. And a trip into Summerfield territory as well. It'll be at the 45-yard line. Trips to the left, twins to the right, the two receivers to the right to the short side of the formation. 3 down linemen for Summerfield. They're dropping 8 into coverage. Gallahue throws near side. Pass is going to be caught, and it's Lincoln Keese on the grab, taken out of bounds by Caleb Shepard. It'll be a gain of pretty close to maybe 6, 7, 8 counted off on the play as he is down at the 37-yard line. So it'll be second down and 2, Edon. Good-looking drive to start this game for the Bombers. First drive of the night. 2 receivers left, 3 receivers to the right on a 2nd and 2. Here comes Summerfield on a blitz. The Edon offensive line picked it up. The pass far side hauled in by Brigle. Good touch on that pass that time by Briggs Gallahue. Russell LaRocca over there to make the stop, but the touch has a first down near the 25-yard line, out of bounds at the 27. So first down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Hash mark far side. 6th play already of the drive, and we're only a minute and a half in. Another empty set. Little curl route near side. Pass is caught by Dickman. He'll be hauled in by Trent Miller, one of their experienced DBs. Miller, the 5'9 junior, holds him to a minimal pickup of about 3 on the play to the 24-yard line. So it'll be second down and 7 for Edon at the 24-yard line. Looking to the sideline here to get the signal in. 2 receivers right, 3 receivers go wide to the left on this second down and 7. Another empty backfield. Again, 3 down linemen for the Bulldogs. And here they on a blitz, and they run right into the teeth of it, and running over Brody Ciacelli is Briggs Gallahue on the quarterback draw. He'll be inside the 20, down at the 18-yard line, enough to move the chains for the first down. Actually, the nose of the football will be spotted at the 17-yard line. 8th play of the drive already coming up here for Edon as they have looked really good. Now can they finish? Trips to the left. Make it 4 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Little half roll to that far side. Now turns into a full roll, and the throw downfield is going to be caught. And it's in for a touchdown. Caden Stantz on the reception. And Edon draws first blood. Gallahue to Stantz for the touchdown. What a great start for the Bombers. On for the extra point now is Pedro de Souza Franca, one of the exchange students here that Edon has done a good job of bringing in and had them be kickers the last few years. He is a left-footed kicker here. Snap is a good one. Spot is down, and the extra point is good. Great start for Edon as they take a 7-0 lead on Summerfield on V-Rock Sports.
At Edon Farmers Co-op, with locations in Edon, Edgerton, and Montpelier, they're more than just a store. They're your partner in the field and at home. For a complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, bird food, and outdoor products to Land O'Lakes feed and seed treatments, they've got you covered. Need grain storage and drying, fertilizer, or soil sampling? They're here to help. Plus, their reliable feed mill services are second to none. Edon Farmers Co-op, your neighborhood country store for all your farm and home needs. Stop in today and see why they're trusted by their neighbors like you.
Andy Brigle back with you here at Leanne Field. Talk about if you're diagramming a start to the game, Bob Olwen has that one diagnosed beautifully there. 8 plays, 65 yards. Gallahue to Caden Stantz for the final 17. And it is a 7-0 start to this one. Edon only needing a little more than 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go down the field. And now De Souza Franco will kick it away. and punches it into the air. Trent Miller will give way to his other man deep, Ciacelli, who is across the 25, and Ciacelli will be brought down at about the 26-yard line. That's where Summerfield will start their first drive of the night. Head coach Dylan Zaghetti said this is going to be by far early in their season. This is week 3 for them, remember, their toughest and sternest test of the year. They rolled in their first 2 games by a score of in the neighborhood of 47-10. This is a drive that will start at their own 27-yard line. And officials will put the brakes on it as they want to get that play clock back up, and there we go. From the shotgun, there is a single setback in the backfield. That is Austin Taylor, their best running back. Taylor gets the call across the 25, scurries out across the 30 to about the 32 or 3-yard line. He will be brought down by Corbin Olds, but not before a good pickup on first down of 6. So it'll be 2nd down and 4. And again, officials will stop play here for a moment. And now ready to wind it up. Trent Miller will step out, and now again a stoppage. We've had, now the officials are going to come together here. Clock stopped right now at 8:43 to go in this first quarter. It is a 2nd down and 4 for the Summerfield Bulldogs. Ball in the middle of the field, moving right to left. Reese Kalb, the quarterback, 6'2", 180. He also starts at DB as well. Gallahue hits Stance for a 17-yard scoring strike to break the seal on this one tonight. Receiver to the right, make it 2 receivers right, and a wing to the left. Inside give to Taylor again, and he's going to be hit immediately in the hole and taken to the turf. Good play defensively that time. Avila Garcia made that stop. It'll be 3rd down and a long 3, maybe closer to 4 for the first down. The line is the 33-yard line, and they need the 37, so it'll be 3rd and 4. Last thing Summerfield needs right now is a 3 and out after the great start to this one for Edon, who has all the momentum right now. 4 down linemen for the Bombers. 2 receivers come to the left. There is a wing lined up to the right. Reese Kalb in the shotgun. He'll give to Taylor off the right side. Bangs his way out to the 35, but he's going to be short of the first down. Olds again got in on the stop, and it'll be punt time. 3 runs, and it's 3 and out for Summerfield. Good job by the Edon defense as Stance will drift deep. Although Kalb is still out there, but Reese Kalb is the punter. So that's why he is out there. We didn't have special teams positions given to us. Kalb to punt. I don't think Coach Zaghetti is going to think fake early. That's a low snap that's picked up off the turf by Kalb. It'll be a wobbler up the field. Stance at the 35. Stance steps away from a guy, picks up a block, now reversing course, turns it upfield, and is going to be hit and eventually brought down at the 42-yard line. Good team tackling. Eric Nowicki with a special teams tackle for Summerfield. So Edon up 7-0 at the 7:16 mark of this opening quarter. Will have their second possession of the night with a 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Briggs Gallahue and that offense looked really good on their first possession. O-line did a good job protecting up front. 3 receivers to the right side. Gage Nestor, the only running back. Brigle locked in one-on-one on the far side. And now we have Dusty Gray coming over to tell AD Matt Ripke something. Is it going to be a time change situation, or 7:16 left right now is what's showing on the first quarter clock. Edon up 7-0 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. So 3 receivers right, One receiver to the left. Nestor the only running back. He's standing to the right of Gallahue. A little bit low on the snap. Gallahue wants to throw the out route, and it sailed on him for Dickman. Coverage from Caleb Shepard here on the near side. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up. Next week, it's off to Edgerton, GMC football, as Wayne Trace will be at Edgerton at the midway point of our regular season Friday night on V-Rock Sports. 2 weeks from tonight, I'll be heading to Paulding County for what expected to be a big showdown, Fairview at Paulding. So back-to-back GMC tilts here on V-Rock Sports. 5-wide look here for Edon, 3 to the left, 2 to the right on 2nd down and 10. Nestor comes in motion to the near side, really high on the snap. Now it's loose on the turf, and it's a scramble for it. Summerfield says they have it, and they do back at the 30. The high snap turns into a fumble, and getting on it was Brendan Pease. Brendan Pease, a 5'11 sophomore, covered it up, and Summerfield will take over in plus territory. It will start at the Edon 30-yard line. 7-0 Edon, but the Bulldogs with a prime opportunity here. Wing to the right, receiver to the right. Twins to the left side of the formation here. Taylor in the backfield, picks up a zone blitz. Kalb steps up and going to run. He's at the 30, dragged down from behind near the 25-yard line. So Reese Kalb was taken down by Danny Avila Garcia. It's a gain of about 5. Call it 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Summerfield at the 26. 6.5 to go, opening quarter, 7-0 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. This is the 3rd year of the Dylan Zaghetti regime. Again, they won 8 last year. First time they'd won 8 games since 2011. And it's only happened 4 times since the early 80s. 2 receivers left. Inside give. Taylor has a hole, at least initially, but it closed as he goes inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. Coming up, Parker Moyer, who was 2nd on the team in tackles, made the stop. It'll be 3rd down and close to 3 for the 1st down. You got a figure here, 4 down territory for Summerfield. If you're just tuning in, Edon scored on their opening drive. 2nd possession, a high snap, and a fumble recovery by Summerfield has them set up here in a good spot on a 3rd and 3 at the 24-yard line of Edon. 2 receivers left, a wing to the right. Taylor on the give on the inside. Taylor runs right side. Taylor will be submarined at about the 22-yard line. He's going to be short of the 1st down. Stance over there for the tackle, and Summerfield's offense will stay on the field. It'll be 4th down and 2. Maybe even closer to 3. We have not seen Reese Kalb throw the ball yet as we approach the 5-minute mark to go in the 1st. 4th down and close to 3. A running back on either side in the backfield as Jude Flowers will join Taylor. 2 receivers left. Kalb with the play clock at 8. Gives right side. Taylor hammering his way down near the 20, and I think he is going to be short. They've already signaled he's short. They needed 3. They got 2.5, and the Edon defense stands up and makes the stop. That was spotted immediately short. They knew they needed the 20-yard line, and a 4-play drive gets 9 yards and 3/4. What a great job by Edon in sudden change defense to get that stop. And now they take over at their own 21-yard line. 2 receivers to the right and to the left with Nestor in the backfield. 4:46 remaining here in the 1st quarter of play. 7-0 Edon with the lead on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Gallahue in the shotgun. Brings Nestor in motion to the near side. Snap comes. Gallahue wants to throw. A break screen to Brigle at the 25. He'll be wrestled down at about the 29-yard line. Good open field stop made by Alan Roof, the 6'4 senior. That's a gain of 8, though, on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 2, and Edon right back to the line of scrimmage with 4.25 to play in the first quarter. 2-by-2 look wide receiver wise with a one running back, and it's Nestor who gets the carry. Nestor into the secondary, 35-40, still on his feet down at the 44-yard line. Trent Miller brings him down, but not before he gallops for 15 and moves the chains. Edon with a good start to this third drive of the night. Out to their own 44-yard line. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left, one running back on 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Gallahue awaiting the snap, gets it. Inside give, it's Moyer now. Moyer trying to bounce, turns it upfield, and will keep his balance. Trent Miller tripped him up, but not before he gets almost 5 on the carry. And it'll be 2nd down and medium here coming up. So 2nd and 5, just shy of the 49-yard line. Still on Edon's side of the field. Leading 7-0 on a Gallahue to stance TD pass to start this game of 17 yards. 2 receivers both ways, kind of in a stacked look here with Moyer in the backfield, standing to the right of Gallahue. Gets the snap. It's a little bit high, but handled. Plenty of time. Crossing route through the hands, unable to look it in. Eli Dickman. Giving chase was Jude Flowers. And now it'll be a 3rd down and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5 Edon at their own 49-yard line with 3:12 remaining in the first quarter. Edon going left to right here in this first period of play. 5 wide look, 3 to the right, 2 to the left, empty set. 3 down linemen for Summerfield. That's all they're rushing, so lots of time again. Fires far side. Brigle with a catch at the 45, and he'll be collared at the 44-yard line. Needed 5, collected 6. First down, Edon. They have been good in this opening quarter on the money downs, as they are perfect on 3rd down conversions in this game. 1st and 10 now at the 44. Edgerton, a quick 14-0 lead on Antwerp. A little more than midway through the first quarter there on opening night in the GMC. 1st and 10, Edon at the 44, quarterback draw. Gallahue starts left, cuts back to the right, darts inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Tripped up in the hole by Grady Whiting, who is a 6'3", 200-pound junior. It will be a 5-yard run, though. And it'll be 2nd down and 5 for Edon at the 39-yard line of Summerfield. 7-0 Bombers. 2.5 to go. First quarter of play here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 2nd and 5 at the 39. 3 receivers and a wing to the right. 1 receiver to the left side. Rolling right is Gallahue. On the move, and he short hopped the throw intended here on the near sideline for Landon Reitzel. Coverage there, Caleb Shepard. And now it'll be another 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 5. From the 39-yard line. Probably 4-down territory for Edon here. Brigle the only receiver to the left. 3 receivers and a wing to the right again on a 3rd and 5 at the 39. They'll roll Gallahue right side. Gallahue on the move. Sails. It's caught. Dickman toe tap. Got it at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 16 on the play. Good throw, Gallahue, and an even better job on the catch and touch here on the near sideline. So 1st and 10, Edon at the 23-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Nestor in the backfield on the 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. They'll give to Nestor, running left, big hole, 20, cuts back 15, and will be plowed under near the 12, but that's going to be 11, and that's going to be another 1st down for Edon as they are just chewing up and spitting out this Summerfield defense here and wearing them out in the first quarter. 10th play of the drive coming up after Edon got a stop on downs in their own territory. Edon is dominating time of possession as well, and on the scoreboard, 2-by-2 look here on a 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Nestor in the backfield. Gallahue waiting. Here comes Summerfield on the blitz. The give is on, it'll be Gallahue on the run down near the 11-yard line. taken down by Whiting and company again. Also, Charles Baldridge was there. Minimal gain on the play of 1, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 11. Edon 2-1, Summerfield 2-0. First night of the TAC tonight. Opening night in the GMC, opening night in the NWOAL, also tonight. WBL and the NLL have been playing since the WBL since week 2. 2nd and 9 with a minute to go in the quarter. 2nd and 9 at the 11 of Summerfield with an empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Gallahue under pressure throws an out route, and it is caught by Brigle near the goal line. It will be either 9 or 10 as Gallahue is slow to get to his feet now, and look out, not putting any weight on that left. Now a little bit of weight on the left knee or ankle. And they'll help him to the sideline. It is going to be a first down. It'll be a end goal as Briggs Gallahue will come over here to the sideline to get some attention with 54 seconds remaining in the first. So we will see Corbin Chrisman enter the game as the quarterback. Bob Olwen with a left hand on his shoulder right now. It's a first and goal from the 2-yard line officially. Twelfth play of this Bomber drive is coming up. Trainer going to work as they're taking the shoe off. I'm guessing maybe ankle. As they look to maybe do a quick retape job. But it's Corbin Chrisman who comes in, 5'8", 150-pound junior quarterback. And it'll be a first and goal at the 2. Chrisman will send 2 receivers left, have 3 receivers to the right on a first and goal at the 2-yard line. 50 seconds to play here in the opening quarter, but Edon on the doorstep to take a 2-score lead. Chrisman throws, got a man caught, touchdown. Stantz has his second TD of the night. And it's Chrisman to Stantz for 2 yards. That's good confidence in your backup quarterback. Don't change the offense. You're still slinging it, and Chrisman gets a 2-yard TD pass. And Edon has a 13-0 lead with 43 seconds remaining here in the first. Here comes Juan Pedro de Souza Franca in for the extra point. Again, the left-footed kicker. It's put down, the kick on the way, and it is punched through. 14-0 Edon will step out for a 30-second timeout on V-Rock Sports.
Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan and pick up your gallon of paint to finish up those outside projects at tremendous prices. Find the newest colors that are trending for 2025 and the best paint on the market, Clark & Kensington. Clark & Kensington paint should be your paint of choice. With excellent coverage, washability, and a lifetime warranty, Clark & Kensington paint with the primer built right in is the only paint you'll ever buy. And Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan is ready to help. Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back here to Leanne Field in Edon on a Friday night. This is week 4 of the high school football season, opening night in the TAC, and Edon, winners of their last 2, off to a 14-0 lead here over Summerfield, who has won their first 2 games of the season. Great drive. After the defensive stop, Edon's getting it all right now. Good play in all 3 phases. They have had 2 scoring drives, 8 plays, 65 yards, 12 plays, 79 yards for that last touchdown. It's a short kick that's going to be grabbed by Brady Ciacelli, one of the up men at the 23s at the 30-yard line, and he is bulldozed down across the 30 at the 31-yard line. Braden Worley, the special teams hit to bury him there, and it'll be 1st and 10 Summerfield. We have not seen a pass yet out of Reese Kalb. Edon has been all over Austin Taylor in the running game. He has been their leading offense through the first 2 weeks of the season up in Michigan. Wins over Flint Beecher and Detroit Northwestern. Wing right, 2 receivers left. Final 36 seconds of this first quarter. Third possession of the game, and Kalb to throw for the first time, maybe. He's rolling near side. Hit as he delivers, and it's intercepted. Threw it behind, and Eli Dickman picked it off. Worley laid the lumber to Kalb as he delivered it. Clean hit. Play to the whistle, and then bury him on the throw, and that's exactly what happened, and it's a second turnover for Summerfield. Couldn't have timed that hit any better. It forced the pressure forced the errant throw, and then the hit as well. And it'll be 1st and 10, Edon, again starting on Summerfield's side of things at the 47-yard line. They are retaping the left ankle, by the way, of Briggs Gallahue, still doing that. So Chrisman remains in at quarterback. Has a pair of running backs in there with him on 1st and 10 at the 47. The give is on the left side to Nestor. Runs into the waiting arms of Jude Flowers. Nestor gets a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 9, and Edon's going to let that be the final play of the first quarter. An opening quarter owned by Edon as they lead Summerfield 14-0 after 1. This is week 4 of high school football on B-Rock Sports.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the action is here. High school sports are back, and Bryan Home Center is proud to cheer on our hometown teams all season long. When the game's over, bring that winning spirit home with incredible deals on furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture. Whether it's a recliner for watching the highlights or new flooring for your home turf, Bryan Home Center has you covered. Proud supporter of local athletes, Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan. Stop in today and save big.
All right, welcome back to Leanne Field here in Edon. 14-0 Bombers with the lead. 2 scoring drives on 3 possessions in that first quarter of play. Corbin Chrisman remains in at quarterback as they retape the left ankle of starting quarterback Briggs Gallahue right now on the far side. Inside handoff, and this is going to be Moyer who will slash inside the 45 or right to the 45, so another gain of a yard, and it'll leave Edon with a 3rd and long. 3rd down and 8. So a 3rd and 8 coming up. Also your photos out there too, Kayla, on your birthday. Happy birthday to Kayla Walker. She didn't want any of that out there, but you got to wish the Bomber legends happy birthdays on air. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and a late substitution, little confusion, timeout Bob Olwin just underway in the second, 14-0 Edon, a 3rd and long when we come back.
Family is at the heart of everything we do. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we understand that your family's needs evolve over time, and we're here to support you through every stage of your journey. Whether it's saving for your kids' education, upgrading to a larger home, or planning for retirement, we're here to help you prioritize what matters most. Join us at Midwest Community, and let's build a stronger financial future for your family. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
So it will be 3rd and 8 when we come out of this timeout here on B-Rock 100.9. Coming up at halftime, our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard show will be coming your way. Take a look also at some scores around Northwest Ohio. We've had a few that we've passed along to you tonight. On the 3rd and 8, Chrisman will have a 5-wide look. Trips to the right, twins to the left on 3rd and 8 at the 45 of Summerfield. 4-man rush, and now they're going to blitz him. It's a jailbreak screen that's a little bit behind Brigle and incomplete. And Chrisman was hearing some footsteps there as Summerfield got out of their rush 3, drop 8 into coverage and brought some heat that time. And now it'll be 4th and 8 from the Summerfield 45-yard line. And it looks as if it's going to be a punting situation here, and they'll send Jaron Grove on to do the punting here in this situation. Briggs is the normal punter for Edon. So Grove to punt. He is a quarterback, so keep that in mind. But it is a straight punt, and he gets it away. It's end over end. Fair catch signaled for and caught by Miller, and that's a good punt because he buried him inside the 20. And near the 16-yard line. So 14-0 Edon, just underway in quarter number 2 here tonight from Leanne Field in Edon. As this drive for Summerfield will begin at their own 17-yard line. I know we're just underway here in the second, but this already is the 4th possession for the Summerfield Bulldogs. Reese Kalb will have Austin Taylor in the backfield with him, send 2 receivers right and a wing to the left. They call this kind of their gun tee offense. It's a hybrid. They do mostly power running schemes. And Taylor with big room, 30, 35, 40. Foot race, Chrisman the only one that can catch him. 40 of Edon, 30 of Edon, 20, 10, 5. Dickman got a hand on him, but see you later. 83 yards on the score. They bottled up Austin Taylor the first 3 drives, but a home run hit there for Taylor, and it's a 1-score game now. Great job by that Summerfield offensive line to open things up for Taylor as he busts it 83. And now the extra point. Big play, and they're right back in it. Reese Kalb is the punter and the kicker. Trent Miller, the holder. Extra point is up, and it is no good. New score on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. It is Edon 14, Summerfield 6. This is high school football coverage on B-Rock Sports.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Welcome back here to Edon as that sun is disappearing here tonight. We're settling in this September fall evening. 14-6, Edon with the lead following the Austin Taylor 83-yard dart for the touchdown. Once he got to the second level, first it was going to be Chrisman, then he ran away from him, and then Dickman had one last shot to try to run him down, unable to do so. Edon with a solid return on that kick across the 35-yard line. Caden Stantz got it out to about the 37. Brought down by Austin Taylor on the play. So Edon now sees their lead trimmed to 14-6. On the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, it'll still be Corbin Chrisman at quarterback. 1st and 10 officially at their own 37-yard line. Gallahue a TD pass to Stantz. Chrisman a TD pass to Stantz. For the Edon scores. 2 receivers right and left, 1 running back in there for Chrisman. On 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Chrisman gets the snap. Little flush to the near side. Throws a crossing route, and it's in and out of the hands of Dickman, and then almost picked off by Trent Miller. Miller had a chance as it popped out of Dickman's hands. And now it'll be second down and 10. 10:40 remaining, opening half of football. 14-6 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. The second and 10 will be again from their own 37-yard line. Edon moving right to left. Edon has back-to-back Michigan schools out of the TAC. They'll head to Erie Mason, Michigan next week. Erie Mason off to an 0-2 start on the year. They're playing Montpelier tonight. Snap comes. Chrisman under duress. Throws high near side. Incomplete. Overshot Brigle. Coverage from LaRocca, and I think we're going to get a late hit on the quarterback. They were bringing pressure from the far side, and Brendan Pease, the sophomore, did not peel back when he needed to, and so the roughing the passer penalty will go against Summerfield, it would appear. And so that will take Edon all the way into Summerfield territory now. They'll stop counting at the 48-yard line. Critical penalty because that means first and 10 now in Summerfield territory compared to a third and 10 coming up. It was great blitz pressure from Brendan Pease ever since Chrisman has taken over, and that's the wise thing to do for that Summerfield defensive coordinator. Heat up the backup quarterback. They were getting out of that rush 3, drop 8 mentality, but a little too much that time. First and 10 now at the 48 of Summerfield. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers left. Now they'll bring one of those receivers to the right into a wing position on the right side. Chrisman looks to throw. Chrisman under pressure is going to be engulfed by Eric Nowicki. Back at the 40-yard line, that's a loss of 12 on the play. And it'll be second and 22. Even the last 2 blitzes that have come, the O-line has not identified, and then Edon didn't have a hot route in play, at least that time anyways. So it'll be second and 22 for Edon, back at the 40-yard line. 14-6, Edon with a lead. A little more than 2 minutes into this second quarter of play. And now a timeout taken by the Bombers, their second charge timeout of the half. 9:48 remaining, first half of football, 14-6 Edon. It'll be second and very long when we come back.
Peltz Lumber of Montpelier and Pioneer is here to serve you. Not only have they been offering the finest in building materials for generations, but they also have a website with over 80,000 items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard, and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen, and bath. Check out all the items you need and the prices and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Welcome you back here to Leanne Field in Edon. 14-6, Edon with a lead over Summerfield. Bombers 2-1 and Summerfield 2-0 entering play tonight. First night of TAC play. Try to get you some updates as the night goes on other games. Second and 22 as Edon continues to go without starting quarterback Briggs Gallahue, who turned an ankle late in that first quarter. Corbin Chrisman has come on in relief. 5 wide look, 3 of those receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 3 down linemen. Now coming in motion to the near side will be Nestor. A high snap, they'll throw the bubble screen to Nestor, gets good downfield blocking, 40, 45, runs into the waiting arms then of Summerfield's Jude Flowers, but a good gain back to midfield and at least making it somewhat manageable now. It'll be 3rd and 12, Edon at midfield. Moving right to left, hash mark near side on this 3rd down and 12 coming up. Play clock inside of 10 now. And Edon just getting to the line of scrimmage. Remember, Edon has just one timeout remaining. Play clock at 3, at 2, at 1. They just get it off. Chrisman to throw. Chrisman looks downfield and zings it complete to Stantz. He'll have the first down at the 35. Good route, good ball. There were a couple of receivers on those crossing routes that were wide open. And Edon goes from 2nd and 22 to a first down at the 35. Love the confidence, and this is kind of Bob Olin. He's been through this before. 47th year of coaching, 252 wins, and a future Hall of Famer. He'll go in next year into the Hall of Fame, along with Patrick Henry's Bill Inselman will be in that class as well. So 1st and 10 at the 35. Trips to the left, twins to the right, empty backfield. Chrisman wants to throw. A little flare route to the far side. Great open field tackle of Dickman made by Nolan Schwichtenberg. Schwichtenberg is a 5'9", 170-pound senior, and he brought him down immediately for a loss of 2 on the play. First time we've called Nolan's name tonight on the defensive end. 2nd and 12 for Edon back at the 37-yard line of Summerfield. Bombers lead at 14-6, 8.5 and rolling to play first half of football. Stantz and Brigle will go wide to the left. Dickman and Keese to the right in a 2-by-2 look. Nestor in the backfield on a 2nd down and 12. Man in motion to the near side is Dickman, and Edon has just spent their final timeout of the first half. 8:09 left in that first half. 14-6 Edon. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Brininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Brininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
And welcome back here to Leanne Field in Edon. We are a month in officially to the high school football season tonight. This is week number 4. Remember, scaled back playoffs just a bit. We're back to 12 in with the top 4 getting byes, but still starting at the same time. 2nd down and 12. 5 wide look, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Want to throw the screen to Kendall Brigle near side. Got a good block, 35-30. Cut back downfield, 25. He's at the 20 and slammed down at about the 18. Terrific blocking by the wide receivers of Edon after an 18-yard gain. Brendan Pease came and brought him down, but not before Edon collects another first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line of Summerfield. Leading 14-6. 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left. On this 1st and 10 at the 18 of Summerfield, showing only a 3-man rush again and dropping 8 into coverage. Now Chrisman will run. He's at the 15, sidesteps 1, taken down near the 10-yard line by Schwichtenberg, but not before. It's 8 on the run for Chrisman. And now it'll be 2nd down and 2. Edon at the 10-yard line of Summerfield. 14-6 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 4 receivers to the right. This is screen territory when you go 4 wide receivers either way, but now our quarterback draw, and it's another draw. 10, 5, goal line, touchdown! Corbin Chrisman from 10 yards out. And Edon back to a 2-touchdown lead. Yeah, you go 4 wideouts one way. That's either screen with 3 receivers blocking or quarterback draw time, and they go draw, and another 8-play drive is capped off with an Edon touchdown. 20-6 Edon. As the exchange student, De Souza Franca will come in for the extra point. It is popped up into the air, and it is through the sticks and good. 21-6, Edon with the lead here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Getting good minutes out of their backup quarterback, Corbin Chrisman, although we do see Drew Gallahue back and playing catch with Jaron Grove here on the sidelines. We're going to stay right here. out of that scoring drive. 8 plays, 63 yards. So tonight, Edon's 3 scoring drives, 8 for 65, 12 for 79, and 8 for 63. Meanwhile, for Summerfield's touchdown, the home run hitter of Austin Taylor going 83 yards on the first snap of the last series. So 7:13 left in the half. It's 21-6 Edon on top here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. De Souza Franco will kick it away here. 20-6. Edgerton now leads Antwerp. 7:47 to play in the first half of that GMC matchup tonight. Edgerton will be getting into the teeth of their schedule soon when they go Fairview and Paulding and Tenora in there. Short pop-up kick that'll be received by Brady Ciacelli, and he is open field lassoed in by Parker Moyer as he crossed the 35-yard line to about the 36-yard line. So Summerfield, 1st and 10 there from their own 36-yard line. Again, back down by a couple of touchdowns at 21-6. And out of this hybrid gun tee offense, they refer to it as. Taylor is the running back in the backfield. There's a halfback to the right. Wing left, 2 receivers to the right. Inside give to Taylor. Can't bust one this time as that hole, if there was one, closed immediately as Danny Avila Garcia makes his 4th stop of the game. And that will be no gain on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Summerfield at their own 36-yard line. Hash mark near side, moving left to right in this second quarter of play. Paulding 21, Wayne Trace 7. Wayne Trace driving, though. Paulding thinks they can do some damage this year, but they're as big a reason as anything, they have to stay healthy. They began the year with just 27 kids. Snap comes, play action, little spin, roll out to the far side. Kalb on the move, and he makes the connection. It is caught. Rolling grab made by Trent Miller near the 41-yard line. He'll be about 4 yards shy of the first down, and it'll be a 3rd and 4 coming up for Summerfield at their own 42-yard line. Line to gain here is the 46. We're midway through this second quarter. 21-6 Edon. Trying to make it 3 straight wins. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Kalb in the shotgun. Taylor in the running back position goes in motion to the far side. Kalb over the middle, got a man wide open. Miller 30, 20, 10, and high steps it in. Another big play. This one 58 yards. And Kalb found Miller on the seam route for the touchdown. That's all it's been tonight for Summerfield. Big plays here this evening. And it's back not quite to a 1-score game yet. It's 21-12, and they're going to try to get the missed extra point back as they'll go for 2. Trent Miller, that slot receiver at 5'9", $165, got behind everybody. All Kalb had to do was not have too much on that, just throw it out there and in the general vicinity, and he did that. Taylor, the running back, 2 receivers right, wing left as they go for 2 here to make it a 1-score game. Kalb on a rollout, gets away from blitz pressure, throws, and it's incomplete. The intended target was either Clark Ciacelli or Russell LaRocca because they were those 2 receivers were really tight together. 5.5 to go here in the first half. It is still a 2-score lead for Edon at 21-12. We'll be right back.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
21-12 our score. Edon with the lead here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. That was a 3-play, 64-yard drive for Summerfield. Reese Kalb to Trent Miller, hitting it for 58 yards and the touchdown. See who goes in at quarterback. Gallahue had been warming up. And see if he's ready to go back in. One of the up men coming to get it at 25. That's Dickman, 30, 35. Runs into a couple of defenders, Brendan Pease and Eric Nowicki. Get that tackle up at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Edon. From their own 39. Bob Olwen going to stick with Corbin Crispin at quarterback. If you're just joining us, ankle injury to starting quarterback Briggs Gallahue. Little screen to the near side, caught by Brigle, 40, 45-yard line. Taken down by Nowicki, but he catch and ran for 8 yards out to the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 2 coming up. It'll be 2nd and 2, Edon at their own 47-yard line. Hashmark near side. Under 5 to go in the half. 21-12 Edon. 5 wide look, trips to the right, twins to the left. Crispin gets the snap, wants a screen to the far side. Nestor the catch. Nestor ran away, got a 1st down. 50, 45, still on his feet, 40, 35, 30. Foot race, 20, 10. Not going to catch him, but wait a minute. Lots of flags, and it didn't need to happen because they're going to get a lineman way downfield. Way downfield. That will erase a 53-yard touchdown. 3 flags came flying in at the 20-yard line. And wipe away the touchdown. It's also a hold, but lineman was downfield as well. That was a take-your-pick call there. But it'll be a holding call. And again, a hold that didn't have to happen because Nestor had cleared the hurdle. So it'll be a 1st down. No touchdown. It'll be 1st and 10 Edon at the Summerfield 30-yard line. And they'll go quickly to the line of scrimmage here. Moyer is the only setback. 3 receivers bunched left, 1 receiver to the right. Crispin wants to throw. The out route is high and wide of Caden Stantz, who has 2 touchdown receptions tonight. That'll make it 2nd down and 10 at the 30 with 4.5 to go in this first half of play. 21-12 Edon. Edon moving right to left. Hash mark far side. Stantz and Brigle will be receivers here to the left and will be joined in a wing spot by Dickman. Keese is a receiver to the right. Play action to Moyer. Pass in the flat is incomplete. Wanted Dickman at the 25-yard line on a crossing route, but Brody Ciacelli had taken that away. And it'll be 3rd and 10 Edon at the 30-yard line. Probably 4 down territory here for Edon with a 3rd and 10 at the 30. Week 4 coverage here on WBNO FM Bryan as we approach the 8 o'clock hour and nearing the 4-minute mark left in this first half. A trio of receivers to the right, 1 receiver left. Moyer gets the call on the inside. He's running downhill inside the 30. Taken down near the 26 as they try to get a little yardage to make this a more manageable 4th down to go for. And it'll be 4th and 6 from the 26-yard line. As Parker Moyer got 4 on that carry. One of the bigs up front got the stop, Hayden Dussault, 6'5", 280. Dussault, Baldridge, and Wadsworth are that wall up front. But Edon's done a good job handling them so far. So here you go, 4th. They've been good on 3rd down tonight. Can they come up big on 4th? 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. 4th down and 6 coming up. Back to throw is Crispin. Looks, fires. It is caught by Dickman for a 1st down. feathered it in there over the top of Miller for a gain of 14 to the 12-yard line. What a good throw by Corbin Chrisman. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of Edon, or of Summerfield. 1st down and 10, nose of the ball at the 12 of Summerfield. 2-by-2 look, wide receiver-wise. Nestor, the running back. 3:20 to go in the half. Edon trying to answer. Nestor gets the call, running right side. Turns it upfield. Runs into the arms of Brody Ciacelli. That's a gain of just a yard on the carry. And it maybe 2. It'll be 2nd down and about 8 for the 1st down from the 10-yard line. Spot actually will happen at the 11, so we'll call it 2nd and 9 at the 11. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. Again, Nestor in the backfield. Chrisman the quarterback. 21-12 Edon, 2:40 to go in the half. 2nd and 9 at the 11 of Summerfield. They're going to bring a blitz. Bouncing it outside. It's a run for Chrisman. Turns it inside to the 5 and battles his way. Is he in? No, he's just short, but he's going to have a 1st down. Touchdown saving tackle made by Clark Ciacelli. But that run of 10 for Chrisman makes it 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Another great drive from Edon. There have been no quick hitters for them tonight. 1st and goal at the 1. Moyer in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Moyer gets the call, right side. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Parker Moyer for a 1-yard TD run. And Edon grabs a 27-12 lead. Nine-play drive that time for the Bombers. 2:01 remaining in this 1st half. Out of the hold of Lincoln Keese. This will be De Souza Franco, who is on for the extra point. Keese getting it down. Left-footed boot is good. 28-12. Summerfield trailing Edon. We're going to stay here with 2:01 remaining in this 1st half of play. Happy to have you here with us on a Friday night. This has to have been overall. I know they hung 31 on Antwerp, but a little more workmanlike. And this has been workmanlike tonight, but also very efficient out of this Edon team. And they've done some of these drives with their backup quarterback in there, and Corbin Chrisman, and he's looked good in relief of Briggs Gallahue, who started off playing extremely well as well before the ankle injury. But if you're sizing up a half of football, and again, we only saw him against Edgerton, so you have to eliminate that night because Edgerton owned Edon that night. Edon did not play well. New quarterback, not new system, but new quarterback in the system, and some new faces. But gradually we knew they had gotten better from week 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, and this is their best half of football. Now, a half of football doesn't win you football games usually, so you got to keep playing. 28-12 our game now, as Trent Miller will catch it at the 21-yard line. Goes middle 25, little hop and battles his way across the 30 to the 32. Nestor brings him down there. And now Summerfield. Remember, Edon is going to be powerless to stop the clock. They used all of their timeouts here in the 1st half. Summerfield has all 3 if they elect to do something here. And they do have good field position to try to do something. Their offense tonight has been big plays. 1st and 10 at their 31. They'll empty the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. A receiver and a wing to the left for Reese Kalb, the quarterback. Kalb wants to throw. Pumps, now fires. Far side. It is caught. Trent Miller. Hard nose catch and run to the 39-yard line as he bulls his way after the catch to get 8. And it'll be 2nd down and 2 from just shy of the 39-yard line. 90 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Huddling up, though, is Summerfield. This is using some valuable time here. trailing 28-12 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Down to 1:15 left and still haven't snapped it. 10 on the play clock. Taylor in the backfield. 2 receivers right, a wing back to the left. Back to throw is Kalb. Flush to the right. On the move. Looks downfield and incomplete. Chrisman was beaten by Clark Ciacelli. Edon is fortunate there. Ball falls to the turf, stopping the clock at 1:02. It's 3rd down and 2. I don't want Edon's offense to get the ball back if I'm Summerfield, or at least with time. They have no timeouts left. If I'm Summerfield and I'm head coach Dylan Zaghetti, I am running the football. Even if you don't come up with it, you use valuable time. This Edon offense has been very effective, and that's what they do. Taylor bounces off 140, cut back 45, and taken down at the 48-yard line by Corbin Olds. And now they'll use one of their timeouts as they get the first down and stop it at 55 seconds left in the first half. We're going to stay right here for you. Next up for Edon, a road game at Erie Mason next week, and then they'll host Ottawa Hills. Those are their games the next couple of weeks. Meanwhile, for Summerfield, they will host Montpelier next week and then come back to Williams County on the 26th of this month to face North Central. Whiteford, Michigan, considered the favorite in the TAC this year. All right, game reset. 55 seconds to play in the first half. Edon 28, Summerfield, Michigan 12. 1st and 10 Summerfield at their own 48-yard line. They have 2 timeouts left. Edon powerless to stop the clock. They had to use all 3 of their timeouts here in the first half. A couple of them, and again, you were integrating your backup in relief, and there was a little confusion on a couple of plays, and so Bob Olin had to use those timeouts then, but would love to have at least one in the hip pocket right now. So 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Kalb will have Taylor in the backfield. Three receivers go to the left side here on this 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Kalb with a reverse pivot to the far side, throws, and it is going to be caught, and good sideline route to get the first down near the 40. The reception was made by Jude Flowers, who has had a really active first half. And that'll move the chains. Whiteford leads Hilltop 50-0. Now think about this. Whiteford has recovered a fumble, blocked a punt, returned an interception for a touchdown. They've run 10 offensive plays tonight, and they lead 50-0. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Man goes in motion to the far side. Snap. Kalb to throw. Kalb steps, slings, caught, and then broken up at the last minute. In and out of the hands. Good hit applied by Corbin Chrisman as he dislodged the football from Clark Ciacelli. And that'll stop the clock at the 42-second mark. Second down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Again, 2 timeouts left for Summerfield. They trail Edon 28-12 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 3 receivers bunched left. Taylor, the running back. Kalb again rolling left. Kalb under pressure. Kalb is hit and sacked. Devin Hoffman among those getting home. That's a loss of 7 back to the 47. And Summerfield will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts left. And there are 33 seconds left in this first half of play. Again, coming up, our main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime score. Our halftime score update. That will be coming your way here in just a matter of minutes. We'll have some stats from the first half of play. Edon with a really good first half. 4 scoring drives, and they played solid defense as well. 28-12. They have been susceptible to 2 big plays from Summerfield, Michigan here in the first half. Taylor an 83-yard TD run, and then Kalb hit Trent Miller on a 58-yard TD pass. Empty backfield, 5-wide look. Back to throw is Kalb. Pump fake, rolls right. Being chased, throws on the run, looking downfield, and it's incomplete. His intended receiver was Russell LaRocca, and that'll stop the clock with 25 seconds remaining. And now it will be 4th and long, 4th and 18, back at the 47-yard line. Edon again, no timeouts left. The punter is Reese Kalb. And he comes to the huddle. There's no way they can be going for this. Unless this has maybe, I can't imagine they go for it. He's the punter, so it could be quick kick. No, they're going for it on 4th and 18. Kalb steps up. He's going to be hit and sacked. Unbelievable gamble, because you get Edon the ball at midfield basically with 17 seconds left. Well, I thought for sure that had punt, like a quick kick written all over it. Good job on the Edon defensive line that time. Grant Reed and company got home and converged on the quarterback, and now Edon will get it near midfield at their own 49-yard line. 17 seconds, so probably a max of 3 plays here, but maybe more likely 2. Got to be quick hitting. Chrisman is the quarterback if Edon wants to go for anything, and maybe they're just going to snap and take a knee and be happy up 28-12 when they've played most of the half with their backup quarterback, and that's exactly what it was going to be. Officials had stopped play, though, because they were going to try to get that play clock back up to 25. So I do think that they're going to be content with a 28-12 lead here in this one. Couple of late substitutions here for Summerfield with 17 seconds left. And now the snap and kneel down to end the first half, and that's exactly what will happen. So, all around, though, a terrific first half of football for Edon as they continue to strive for improvement and win their 3rd in a row, and they're off to a good start in this one. Your score at the half is Edon 28, Summerfield, Michigan 12 on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe halftime scoreboard. Stay with us.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley, and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Huddle up, hometown fans. State Bank is here to help you win big this season. Whether you're driving toward a new home, passing on your savings to the next generation, or making the winning play with a business loan, we say, put us in, coach. Make the switch to State Bank. You'll get the home field advantage for all your financial needs. Loan subject to credit approval, yourstatebank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 403044.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Welcome back out here to Leanne Field in Edon. Our score at the half is 28-12 in this one.
This is the halftime for everyone, like, passing is 100.
As we get back here and tell you our halftime show is brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. The Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. So, in the first half of play, this is 183 yards of offense for Edon tonight.
No, for passing.
Or for passing. So that is a combination of Briggs Gallahue and Corbin Chrisman in terms of what they've been able to do in that first half. And they've gotten good relief play in that first half from Corbin Chrisman at the quarterback spot. If you're just joining us, Briggs Gallahue went down with an ankle injury. They did tape him up. He was back and standing on the sidelines in that first half of play. But Bob Olwyn, I think it's probably a combination of things, if I had to guess, that don't risk sending him back out there. You don't want to have an ankle injury turn into something, a worse ankle injury or anything else worse than that. And you're riding a hot hand. Corbin Chrisman played well in that first half, so a combination of things. Plus, you look at the score, and right now they are in control of things, up 28-12 in that first half of play. I'll go ahead and go through the recap of the scoring drives. Edon took the opening kickoff, extremely impressive, went 65 yards in 8 plays. Briggs Gallahue found Caden Stantz on a 17-yard scoring pass to make it 7-0. Summerfield went 3 and out. Edon would then fumble the football. Summerfield would give it up on downs. And then Edon on their third possession, a very sustained drive, 12 plays, 79 yards. Corbin Chrisman then had come in relief of Briggs Gallahue, hit Caden Stantz for a second time tonight as far as Stantz was concerned on a 2-yard TD pass, and it was 14-0. Summerfield would turn it over a second time a first time tonight on an INT. Edon wouldn't do anything with it. They would have to punt. Then Summerfield would bust a big play, 83 yards. Austin Taylor for the TD run, and that cut it 14-6. They were unable to hit the extra point. Then a drive that started for Edon at their own 37. 8 plays later would cap off the 63-yard drive. Chrisman a 10-yard TD run, and it was 21-6. But Summerfield would answer right back on a 3-play, 64-yard drive. Reese Kalb would find Trent Miller on a 58-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion failed, and it was 21-12. But then Edon would go right back down the field, 61 yards in 9 plays. Parker Moyer, the final yard, and it was 28-12 Edon, and that's where we stand at the break. More on the Main Stops halftime show when we come back to Edon after these messages.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest. Friday nights are all about hometown pride, and Bryan Home Center is proud to support our local high school athletes this season. Just like your team fights hard under the lights, Bryan Home Center is working hard to bring you the best in furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture with savings that make every home a winner. So whether you're cheering from the bleachers or relaxing at home after the game, Bryan Home Center has the comfort and style you need. Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan, supporting the community, supporting the teams, and supporting you. Congratulations, Bombers, from Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon. Did you know that Dimension buys trees? Contact them today to sell your trees. Call 419-272-2245 to set up an appointment for them to come and look at them and give you a quote. Dimension Hardwood Veneers is a family-owned business and has been a supporter of Edon Athletics for over 46 years. Good luck in tonight's game. Work hard and keep striving to be the best. From everyone at Dimension Hardwood Veneers in Edon.
Welcome back out here just to dive in on some numbers in that first half. Edon has done a great job. They have combined 183 yards through the air, combination of Briggs Gallahue and Corbin Chrisman in that first half. 81 yards receiving for Kendall Brigle. 31 yards receiving for Lincoln Keese, 34 yards for Caden Stantz, and has a couple of touchdowns in that first half. 68 yards rushing, 27 of them belong to Gage Nestor. Briggs Gallahue had run for 15, Corbin Nestor's run for 16, and Parker Moyer for 10 yards in that first half of play. Meanwhile, 98 yards on the ground for the Summerfield Bulldogs with 102 on 9 carries for Austin Taylor. But remember, he has 83 yards on that one pop. A -4 for the quarterback, Kalb, through some sacks. Kalb in that first half of play, not really able to get the passing game going all that much, although he does have a couple of connections to Trent Miller for 64 yards in the first half of play. And all of it has added up to a score right now of 28-12 at the half. Edon is leading Summerfield, Michigan in this one. We're going to step aside. Our main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime show will continue in just a moment. We'll take a look, go inside our studios. I can tell you that in our Q96-5 game, it's 49-0. Patrick Henry leads Bryan, so a full running clock game in the second half there. But we'll check in with Rick back at our studio, and he can pass along any other scores he has around the area. And that will happen after this commercial break, and then Rick will take a quick break, and we'll come back out to Edon in a matter of moments. Again, our main stops halftime show, 28-12. Edon leads Summerfield. This is week 4 of high school football on V-Rock Sports.
At Wellness Huddle in Edon, Ohio, we believe in a healthier you. Whether you're looking for natural pain relief, increased energy, or better overall wellness, our expert team is here to help. From chiropractic care and nutrition to innovative therapies like PEMF and weight loss solutions, we offer personalized programs designed to fit your needs. Take the first step toward feeling your best. Visit us at wellnesshuddle.com or phone 419-272-5209. Learn how we can support your journey to better health. Wellness Huddle, today's direction, tomorrow's destination.
This is Tammy Bergman with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. At Andrews, we live by a simple principle: treat others how we want to be treated. This means providing you with the highest level of care, respect, and dedication in every interaction. From personalized insurance solutions to our unwavering support for local causes, our goal is to make you feel valued and protected. We're more than just an insurance agency. We're a part of our community committed to making a positive impact. And with our trusted partner, Auto Owners Insurance, you get top-tier coverage and service. Discover the Andrews O'Neill & Lowe difference. Visit AndrewsO'NeillandLowe.com or call us today, because treating you right is at the heart of everything we do.
Hi, it's Dick Toole from Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Wasia. Have you ever tried sleeping on a mattress so bad even your dog wouldn't nap on it? Yeah, we've been there. Backaches, cranky mornings, and coffee that just doesn't work hard enough. At Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Wasion, we believe furniture should fit your life, not fight it. Whether you need a Lazy Boy sofa or recliner for movie marathons or a comfortable White Dove or Serta mattress that doesn't attack your spine, we've got you covered. Sleep better, sit longer, smile more. Your body and your Netflix binge will thank you. And don't worry, we're local, right here in Wauseon. So pop into our 15,000 square foot showroom to find your perfect fit today. Tell us the radio sent you, and we might even laugh at your jokes. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress, so comfy you'll stop visiting your in-laws.
Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon is proud to announce they've become a full-service insurance agency, taking care of all of your insurance needs now. Best Insurance and Financial Services has been handling life and health insurance along with your investment needs for over 40 years. And now they're able to offer coverage for your home, auto, business, and farm insurance needs. They can also protect your RV, ATV, and boat. To find out more information, just head to best-ins.net or phone 419-272-2888. Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon, wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say them, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
It's game time, and Direct Link is your home team for unbeatable deals. Score big on appliances from GE, Whirlpool, Maytag, Frigidaire, and Amana. Furnish your space with winning style from Ashley Furniture and sleep like a champion on a Molecule or Puffy mattress. And when the clock's ticking on a repair, Direct Link's all-star service team works on all appliances. Proud to back our local athletes, Direct Link, your hometown connection for quality, comfort, and service.
Back out here at Leanne Field in Edon, our halftime score is 28-12. Edon with the lead here in this one over Summerfield, Michigan. Again, coming up next week, we will be heading to GMC country. Actually, the next 2 weeks GMC games. It'll be Wayne Trace at Edgerton coming up next Friday night. That will be coverage starting at about 6:35 to 6:40 again on our pregame show with kickoff at 7. And then 2 weeks from tonight, Fairview will be at Paulding. If you haven't heard that score, Fairview's in the midst of a fight right now with Ayersville. It was a one-score game last we checked in on that one. And classic possible look-ahead game, trap game, if you will, for Fairview when they have their rival, the Tenora Rams. Not that Ayersville isn't a county rival as well, but Tenora got Fairview last year, and that's what ended up leading to Tenora winning the GMC championship. And that game will be at Fairview next week. So that classic trap game tonight. And right now, Ayersville is in the middle of all of that with Fairview in a one-score game. So, again, Wayne Trace at Edgerton next week, and then Fairview at Paulding a couple of weeks from tonight. Hard to believe next week is already representing the halfway point of the regular season in high school football here in the state of Ohio. As far as the postseason is concerned, we've had a couple of people that have asked. We only went through this in week number 1, but it's worth a recap as well. That some changes, of course, coming to Ohio this year. Instead of 16 teams, the top 12 teams per region will qualify. The top 4 seeds then in each region will have first-round byes in that. In addition, the first 3 rounds of the Ohio High School postseason will be hosted by the higher-seeded team instead of the first 2 rounds. So less travel now all around, really, in those first 3 games, as you'll see home games and home sites there before you start getting to neutral sites. So be interested to see adjustments here for both of these teams in the second half. For Bob Olwyn, eliminate the big play. That's probably the biggest thing right now, because they have consistently taken away what Summerfield likes to do, and that's kind of grind you. They came in through their first 2 games up in Michigan averaging 47.5 points per game, and to be held to 12 here in the first half is a tremendous job by this Edon defense. But can they eliminate that big play? Austin Taylor has the biggest of big plays at 83 yards, and then Reese Kalb hit Trent Miller for 58 yards and a touchdown pass tonight in that one. Meanwhile, for Summerfield, can they find a way to get off the field defensively? Edon has sustained drives so well. I mean, just look at their 4 scoring drives. If you missed the numbers from earlier in the half, 8 plays, 65 yards, 12 plays, 79 yards, 8 plays, 63 yards, 9 plays, 61 yards. So that means they're converting on 3rd and 4th downs when they've had them. They've had more 3rd than 4th down conversions, but they've been able to come up with the money plays and keep drives alive. And again, doing it for at least half of that first half, if not a little bit more. Actually, it was a little bit more with Corbin Chrisman in at quarterback with the ankle injury sustained by Briggs Gallahue in the first half, him being the starting quarterback. So those would probably be considered the biggest adjustments for both these teams in the second half of play. Summerfield is going to get the football first here to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred in the coin toss in this game. Edon, a 9-win team from last year, lost a plethora of seniors that really had decorated careers for Edon. Made it to the postseason. Were able to win a couple of postseason games in that tenure of those seniors. And now, after a rough opening night, Edon has seemingly righted the ship a little bit here, and still got to play a second half, but could be on their way to their 3rd straight win. Meanwhile, Summerfield, Michigan, is just diving into conference play here in Ohio as the 3 schools from Michigan in Erie, Mason, Summerfield, and Whiteford, along with North Central here in Ohio, join the TAC this year. That Paulding-Wayne Trace game has finally made it to halftime, with Paulding leading Wayne Trace 21-7. Raiders, a tough schedule to start things here in the regular season, and now opening with Paulding, who's one of the favorites tonight. It's probably Fairview, and then in some order, Tenora and Paulding that are the favorites. For Paulding, more than anybody else in the GMC, though, it is stay healthy. I mean, their numbers are upper 20s when the season began, so they have to, more than anybody else, stay healthy. Meanwhile, ho-hum tonight for the conference favorites in the NWOAL. Patrick Henry is mauling Bryan. Liberty Center smoking Swanton. They seem to be on a collision course once again in a game that more than likely would decide the NWOAL. I know Archibald probably fans are saying, wait a minute. Delta fans are saying, wait a minute. Evergreen's gotten off to a good start, but let's face facts here. Liberty Center has been the creme de la creme in the NWOAL, and Patrick Henry not far behind them. So they seemingly are on another collision course for an NWOAL title, and Bryan has been the unfortunate one to draw the short straw in the fact that they play the 2 powerhouses. I guess that's the bad news. The good news is they get them out of the way in the first 2 weeks of the league schedule. They go PH tonight, Liberty Center next week, and they are road games for Bryan tonight. Meanwhile, we told you Fairview, Ayersville, Edgerton was up over Antwerp. Haven't heard much on Tenora, Hicksville here this evening. That Archibald Delta game was extremely close tonight, as we thought it would be. That had the makings of potentially the best game on paper in the area tonight. Our halftime score is 28-12. Edon leads Summerfield, Michigan. Our halftime show tonight has been brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio, always open when you need them. And don't forget, at the Main Stops every Thursday is Thirsty Thursday at the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Summerfield will get the football first when we come back. a couple of those updates. Tenora is pounding Hicksville. Thanks, Robbie. 28-6, Tenora leading Hicksville at the half. And as we said, Edgerton had a 27-14 lead on the Antwerp Archers as Edgerton tries to go to 4-0. Played a great game last week at Hobie Cross Field in Montpelier. Here it's 28-12. Edon leads Summerfield. We'll step out one final time and get the second half underway from Leanne Field in Edon when we come back on B-Rock Sports.
The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the action is here. High school sports are back, and Bryan Home Center is proud to cheer on our hometown teams all season long. When the game's over, bring that winning spirit home with incredible deals on furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture. Whether it's a recliner for watching the highlights or new flooring for your home turf, Bryan Home Center has you covered. Proud supporter of local athletes, Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan. Stop in today and save big.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan and pick up your gallon of paint to finish up those outside projects at tremendous prices. Find the newest colors that are trending for 2025 and the best paint on the market, Clark & Kensington. Clark & Kensington paint should be your paint of choice. With excellent coverage, washability, and a lifetime warranty, Clark & Kensington paint with the primer built right in is the only paint you'll ever buy. And Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan is ready to help. Ace, the helpful place.
We're getting ready to start the second half here in Edon. Again, Summerfield, Michigan going to have the football first here to start the second half of play. I don't know if I want to go so far as to say a must-score drive, but certainly got to get something going positive for them here in the second half of play. Can't live and die. You wouldn't think live and die by the big play offensively. Can you get something sustained against Edon? That has been an improved area for Edon, certainly from game 1 to game 4 of this season in what happened on opening night against Edgerton to Antwerp, and last week against Hicksville, and here tonight against Summerfield. Edon will be kicking left to right here. Drifting deep for Summerfield is going to be Jude Flowers on the far side of the field. Trent Miller, nope, check that. That'll be Clark Ciacelli to the near side. Juan Pedro de Souza Franca will kick it away. One of the couple of exchange students here for Edon, and the lefty booms it away. That'll be Jude Flowers, far side. 15-20, runs right into the arms of Landon Reitzel as he tries to bang his way out near the 30-yard line. He'll be short of it. It'll be 1st and 10, Summerfield, moving right to left at their own 29-yard line. 1st down and 10 here for the Summerfield Bulldogs. First year in the TAC for them. Their quarterback, Reese Kalb, 6'2", 180-pound senior. We've talked a lot about Taylor, who head coach Dylan Zaghetti talked about him being the smartest football player on this team, and perhaps that he's coached. A couple of receivers to the left, a wing to the right. Taylor's in the backfield. Taylor gets the call off the right side, cuts it upfield 30, twisting his way out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Scissored down there by Olds and company. Also coming down, skating down the line of scrimmage was Devin Hoffman. So it'll be 2nd down coming up. Look at that cat dominating Angola tonight, huh? 2nd down and 7 from the 32-yard line. Hash mark to the far side from the 32. One receiver goes to the right. He'll be joined in a slot out there with a wing to the left. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor will try it in the teeth. Look at him move those legs out near the 35-yard line. You cannot just arm tackle him. Kendall Brigle brought him down. It'll be 3rd down and 4. He is compact, he is stout, and he drives those legs. A whirling dervish of some power and grace back there. 5'7", 160 is Austin Taylor. Short of the 35, so call it the 34 and call it 3rd down and 5 for Summerfield. At their own 34, can ill afford a 3 and out. Kalb in the shotgun, Taylor in the backfield. 2 receivers left, a wing to the right. Edon creeping and showing blitz here. And they'll come off the edge. Look out, Moyer was trying to get home. Kalb flush to the near side, now just throws it away. Great pressure from the Bombers as again they heat up Reese Kalb. The final laying of the lumber, Braden Worley. And it will be 3 and out for this Summerfield offense. Exactly what they did not want to have happen. Couple of runs netting 5 yards to the 34-yard line. Now Caden Stantz, who has a couple of receiving touchdowns tonight, will go deep to receive this punt. Kalb from his own 23-yard line awaiting the snap. Line of scrimmage does the 34. A trio of defenders, or offensive players up front, and now they're forced to burn a timeout, Summerfield is. Oh, no, they didn't take a timeout. It's a delay of game. I thought Dylan Zaghetti had taken a timeout, but he did not. So now it'll be 4th and 10. 4th and 10 back at the original line of scrimmage, their own 29-yard line. Stantz will creep up to the 41 or 2 to await this punt. Kalb, helmet high snap, booms it away. It's a good kick. Back at the 39, he'll make the grab. Stantz coming to the near side at the 40. Steps away from 45-50, still on his feet, and battling his way to the 46-yard line. 16-yard return brought down by Russell LaRocca. And Edon will be in Summerfield territory at the 46-yard line. Be too early to declare it, but this would be a big, big step in stepping on the throat of Summerfield here. Already a 2-score and a full 2-touchdown, 2-2-point conversion lead at 28-12. Chrisman remains the quarterback. All indications are then that Briggs Gallagher's night would be done. Again, they'll need Briggs down the stretch in multiple roles. You do not want him to have that ankle continue to be bad. Good run on 1st down by Gage Nestor. And they've, the last couple of weeks, had good success in the running game. Nestor runs for 17 there, here to the near side, to the 29-yard line of Summerfield. So 1st and 10, Edon at the 29. They'll break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Nestor in the backfield as the left halfback gets the call, running right side. Cuts back. The jump cut gets him about 3 down to the 26-yard line. Hayden Dussault, the 6'5", 280-pound D lineman, engulfs him there. 2nd down, and we'll call it 8. After the pickup of a couple to the 27-yard line. Edon 28, Summerfield 12. Nearing the 9-minute mark left in this 3rd quarter of play. 2-by-2 wide receiver look. Nestor, the running back, to the left of Chrisman. Play clock, still plenty of time on it at 11. It's a quarterback zone read, keep at the 25. Downhill to the 20. He'll be thrown forward, will be Chrisman, down to about the 19. He will be close to a 1st down, and they're already signaling it is a 1st down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line. Harrison Rodriguez got up and is favoring a shoulder, and he'll leave and be replaced by Colin Vollmer, favoring that left shoulder. Maybe a little bit of a stinger, potentially. 1st and 10, Edon at the 19-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Nestor remains in the backfield. Crispin wants to throw the out and up route for the end zone. Caught for a touchdown, Kendall Brigle. 19 yards on the touchdown on the out and up. And he won the hand fight for the score. Crispin will get his second TD pass of the night to go along with a touchdown run on the night. And they take advantage of the short field to make it a 3-score game now at 34-12 with the PAT coming. And that extra point is a line drive, and it is through. New score on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Edon 35, Summerfield 12 on B-Rock Sports.
Family is at the heart of everything we do. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we understand that your family's needs evolve over time, and we're here to support you through every stage of your journey. Whether it's saving for your kids' education, upgrading to a larger home, or planning for retirement, we're here to help you prioritize what matters most. Join us at Midwest Community, and let's build a stronger financial future for your family. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
35-12 our score now, as Edon has grabbed full control of this one here this evening after that second half drive. Their first drive of that second half, they go 46 yards, cashing in on the short field. Corbin Crispin to Kendall Brigle, the final 19 yards for the touchdown. And now whatever Summerfield does is going to have to probably pick up the pace a little bit here as we are into the second half at the 8.5-minute mark. Here's Miller on the return. Bounces his way out near the 30-yard line, brought down by Braden Worley, who has done a great job on special teams tonight for Edon. Edon will be playing at Erie Mason next week, and then they close out the September at home against Ottawa Hills. Certainly very winnable games for Edon, and chances to continue to improve, get W's, build momentum. First and 10 for Summerfield at their own 30-yard line. Second possession of the second half for the Bulldogs. They go right to left. Couple of running backs in there, one on either side of Reese Kalb. Two receivers to the near side. Taylor gets the call. Taylor stretches it out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Coming in to make the stop, Avila Garcia and Kendall Brigle, but it's a run of about 7 for Austin Taylor, who is over 100 yards in that first half of play. Continuing to be the workhorse. He is the guy, the main cog in this Summerfield offense. Second down and 3 from the 37-yard line. 7:50 and counting to play, third quarter. 35-12 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Two receivers to the left. Halfback right, halfback left. Give goes to Jude Flowers. Right side, 45. Midfield, 50. Stiff arm, 45. Stretches down to the 41-yard line. Counted off at 22 on the Jude Flowers run. Touchdown saving tackle made on that far side by was it Corbin Olds that got him, I believe. And a first and 10, Summerfield in business already down at the Edon 41-yard line. Summerfield 2-0, Edon 2-1 as the night began. Twins to the left side, tight end to the right. Running back either side of Kalb. Keep an eye on Taylor, but it's back to throw Kalb. Kalb under duress, slings it downfield. Underthrown. Is there going to be a flag? Yep, multiple flags. The takedown of Clark Ciacelli here on the near side. That marker will go on Crispin. That's why sometimes you just, if you feel like you've got that receiver in a good position, it's not just 50-50 balls that win it for you, but those balls where you can maybe get a PI, and you did there. That pass interference penalty will bring Summerfield down to the 26-yard line. First and 10, Summerfield at the Edon 26. 7 and change to play in the third quarter. 35-12 Bombers. 2 receivers go left. One, they'll send a tight end to the right. Running back either side. Flowers running to the right side. Flowers not going anywhere. Tripped up on the play. Nestor came up to get the stop. Good job by Gage Nestor, who's had a good all-around football game tonight. Loss of a half yard, but we'll still call it 2nd down and 10 from the 26-yard line. Again, next week, Wayne Trace at Edgerton. And 2 weeks from tonight to close out September, Fairview at Paulding. We'll see Fairview again later at Edgerton. Some good GMC games. 2 receivers and a wing to the left. Taylor, the running back, on 2nd down and 10. A toss to Taylor. He's at the 30. Looked for the edge, didn't have it. Turned it back inside. Slammed down to the turf by Avila Garcia, who's been good defensively. He ran downhill for a gain of almost 4 to the 22-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down, I beg your pardon, and 6. Paulding stretches their lead over Wayne Trace now to 27-7 mid-third quarter. 4-down territory for this Summerfield offense here, trailing now 35-12 with less than a quarter and a half of football remaining. So from the 22, it'll be 3rd and 6. Taylor and Flowers in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left side on 3rd and 6. Cross-buck handoff, and Flowers is trying to somersault his way for yardage. Parker Moyer with the tackle after a gain of a couple. And now it will be 4th and 4 for Summerfield, and they certainly will go for it here. 4th down from the 24-yard line. Actually, it's a loss of yards on the play back to the 24, so it will be 4th and 8. I stand corrected there, so -2 on the run. And the 4th and 8 from the 24-yard line. Edon defense trying to get the ball back for their efficient offense. 3 receivers right. Kalb with Taylor in the backfield on 4th and 8. Kalb rolling right. Kalb looks, holding penalty is going to be called, so forget about whatever happens here. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. So if it is a hold, they will decline the penalty and just simply take over on downs. It was thrown in the area of holding, and they're already sending both units out there. So Bob Olwyn would decline this and take over on downs. It is indeed a hold. So a good stand by Edon. What started as a decent drive, Edon shuts the door, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bombers at their own 24-yard line with 4:41 remaining here in the third quarter of play. In a 35-12 lead in this one. Chrisman will bring the offense out onto the field. 3 receivers go left, 1 receiver to the right side. Moyer, the only running back, on 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Handoff to Moyer, looking left side, bounces to the outside, 25-30. Downfield block, 35-40. Still on his feet, and now penalty flags are down, and a couple of them. As it stands, it's a run of about 21. But this could be a hold on Edon downfield. Penalty flag was thrown at the 38-yard line. So it would back them up, end up being a gain of 4. If indeed, is it a hold on Edon? And it is a hold. So it'll come back to the 28-yard line. So a 1st and 6 from the 28-yard line. Wiped out a 21-yard run. Don't forget, when we're done tonight, we'll have an edition of the Midwest Community Federal Credit Union Scoreboard Show. Let you know finals from around the area tonight. That P.H. Bryan game probably just about over. It was 49-zip at halftime, so it became a running clock game. a touchdown and conversion here by Edon at some point would make it a running clock game in our game. 4 wide receiver set. Crispin on a quarterback draw, 30. And he'll slither his way out to the 31 or 2-yard line. Have about 3. And now it'll be 2nd down and 3 for Edon. So 2nd and 3 from the 31-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Nestor, the running back, in the backfield with Chrisman, who's in the shotgun. On 2nd down and 3. Man coverage, handoff Nestor left side. And he will get close to the 1st down. Lassoed in by Nate Wadsworth. And it will be a 1st down. Got 4 to the 35-yard line. Was just waiting to see where they spotted it. So a 1st down carry out to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now, Edon, and everything working for them. Up 35-12 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard as we approach the 3-minute mark to play in quarter number 3. 4 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left. Screen or draw? Nope, roll out this time. Chrisman's got a little stop route. Lincoln Keese up the ladder to make the grab, and he'll bang his way to the 44-yard line and have 9 yards. Caleb Shepard bringing Keese down. Dickman slow to get up, reaching down for an ankle or calf potentially, and will be helped off the field. 2nd and 1 for Edon at the 44-yard line. Edon has been really, really efficient and effective tonight offensively, no matter who the quarterback has been. Briggs Gallahue on the first couple of series, left with the ankle injury. Corbin Chrisman's come in and played very well for him. 5 wide look, 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers left. Chrisman wants to throw. There's that tunnel screen, far side, caught. Brigle tiptoes through traffic out to the midfield stripe. He'll have 6 before Jude Flower brought him down. But that tunnel screen is good for a 1st down. 1st and 10, Edon at midfield. Next snap will happen under the 2-minute mark left in this 3rd quarter. Edon will again empty the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. That's the short side of the field. 2 receivers left. Quarterback draw. Chrisman tries to get away from traffic, and a penalty flag going against Edon after a 1-yard run. Holding penalty will go on Grant Reed as he just tackled Charles Baldridge. I think he thought he was probably going to be beaten one-on-one, so he just brought Baldridge down with him, and that'll be a holding penalty. And that'll be 1st and long, back to the, 40-yard line. 1st and 20 for Edon, back at their own 40. Summerfield knew they were going to be getting some answers tonight, saying Edon was, of the first 3 opponents, the best of the 3. They had drilled the first 2, Flint Beecher and Detroit Northwestern. 5 wide look, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Want that screen again to the near side. Reception, Reitzel. Landon Reitzel has room. 50, 40, see you later. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. 60 yards. Chrisman to Reitzel. And Edon, after being very methodical and blue-collar tonight, they hit the home run ball for a score. And a 5-play, 76-yard drive results in an Edon touchdown, and now an extra point away from a running clock game with 1:29 to play in this 3rd quarter. Lineman late getting out onto the field, but they have plenty of time to snap this and get everybody set. High snap, got it down. Extra point is on the way. Good job by Keese, the holder, to do the job. We got a running clock game now, 42-12 Edon. We'll be back.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
So it is 42-12 now, Edon with the lead. Halftime, they had a 28-12 advantage. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns here in the fourth quarter. Very, very easily the most complete performance from Edon here in the first month of the regular season. Trent Miller on the far side at the 20, 25-30. Look out, 35-40. Still on his feet. Gets out to the 42 or 3-yard line. Trenton Worley brought him down that time. And Summerfield will have a 1st and 10 there, but was a sliver away from going the distance. 1st and 10 Summerfield at their own 42-yard line. 42-12 Edon on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard as that clock is running. Reese Kalb breaks the huddle for his offense. Austin Taylor, the lone setback. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. There's also a wingback to the right as well. 4 D linemen for Edon. Kalb bellies it up with Taylor. Taylor runs into the arms of a couple of Edon defenders. Corbin Olds was there, Avila Garcia was there, and Devin Huffman from behind was there as well. No gain on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. Time for one more snap if Summerfield wants it. And they don't look like they're in any hurry. Play is coming in from the sideline. Kalb, the quarterback, goes over to get the play. They don't hand signal things in. That's old school, baby. 2nd and 10 at the 42. They will come to the line of scrimmage at 4, at 3, at 2, and there will be one final snap. Kalb to throw. Little curl route, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 42. It's a pick 6 for Moyer. Touchdown, Edon. Little icing on the cake. Parker Moyer has his 2nd touchdown of the night. A 1-yard plunge and now a pick 6 from 42 yards. And that is the final play from scrimmage of the first half, or the third quarter, I beg your pardon. Paul Bollmeyer will come on for the INT try now. It is 48-12. And a flag. It'll be an illegal substitution on Summerfield. Parker Moyer with a great read that time from his linebacker spot. Felt it. Felt the coverage, or felt the receiver in his area. And then Kalb tried to feather it in there, and he picked it off and lumbered 42 yards for the score. Extra point is on the way, and it is good. That'll do it. 3 in the books in this one. All Edon on their way to 3-1 as they are hammering Summerfield 49-12 on V-Rock Sports.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
At Edon Farmers Co-op, with locations in Edon, Edgerton, and Montpelier, they're more than just your neighborhood country store. They're here to make your life easier. They carry a complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, bird food, and outdoor products. Plus, they offer Land O'Lakes feed, seed treatment, grain storage and drying, fertilizer, soil sampling, and top-notch feed mill services. Their knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to help. Edon Farmers Co-op, trusted by neighbors like you. Stop by today.
Andy Brigle back with you. Edon on their way to 3-1, and they will be 1-0 in the TAC here in just a little bit. Summerfield going to suffer their first setback of their young season, just week 3 for them, and they are 0-1. Or they will be 0-1 in the Toledo Area Athletic Conference here. Sit tight. Running clock games move pretty quick. This thing could be over in 10 to 15 minutes. In real time. 49-12 Edon. All around, all phases of the game tonight have been tremendous for Edon. We may see Jaron Grove finish this game at quarterback probably for Edon. That's a kick that bounces off one of the up men. It's a loose football at midfield, and now it's a wrestling match under there. A bullet of a line drive that will carry him off of Grady Whiting, and it's Edon football. And another turnover. Pick 6, fumble. Now they also threw an INT in the first half. So 3 turnovers forced, and Edon football at the 50, and it will be... Oh, I beg your pardon. Summerfield did get it back. Stand corrected. I was looking at the way they had pointed, and that was my mistake. So 1st and 10, Summerfield at midfield. 2 receivers right. Man from the far side is Flowers. Comes in motion from a wing to the near side. This will be a run for Kalb, the quarterback. And Kalb pounds his way down to the 44-yard line. Colin Vollmer slams him down. Also in there will be Braden Worley. So Summerfield football, 2nd down and 4 from the 44-yard line. Hash mark far side. Edon 49, Summerfield 12, 10.5 remaining in this one here on WBNO FM Bryan. 2 receivers set to the right. Flowers will line up as a wingback to the left. Taylor, the lone setback. Kalb in the shotgun. Edon with 4 down linemen. Ciacelli goes in motion, and a stoppage in play here. It'll be a false start on Summerfield. Don't forget, Guardians baseball returns tomorrow. No game for us as far as coverage tonight. Cleveland still hanging around in contention for that last wild card spot. They need a little bit of a burst here at the end and a little help. 2nd and 9 now, back from the 49 of Edon for Summerfield. Twins to the right, single receiver and a wing to the left. Taylor the only running back on 2nd and 9. Austin Taylor the carry. And he'll stumble forward to the 45-yard line. Edon has done a good job of what they just did right there. Hats to the football tonight. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 44-yard line. Now 9 and change to play. 49-12 Edon on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Again, 2 receivers come to the right, a wing back to the left. That's been the kind of the base formation for Summerfield tonight. They've spread it a little bit. Jude Flowers hurdles his way to the left. Will be close to 1st down yardage, but they're going to spot him a yard short. So it'll be 4th and 1 and 49-12 game. And you're going to go for it with 8:45 to play. So 4th and 1, potentially, if they don't get it here. It's the last time Summerfield may get their hands on the ball tonight in a running clock situation. Flowers to the left of Kalb, the quarterback. Taylor to the right. Receivers to the left. It'll be Taylor, or make it Flowers running right. Not going to have it. Edon with terrific penetration to get through there and stop them. Gavin Johnson able to burst through, and Summerfield gives it up on downs. Edon will take over at their own 42-yard line. And a lot of fresh faces and bodies will be coming onto the field now for Edon, with 7.5 to go in this one. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bombers at their own 42. Jaron Grove, the freshman, is in at quarterback. Good size at 6'1", 205. He'll bring a couple of receivers here to the left in Cisneros and Wheeler. 2 receivers go right, 1 running back. On 1st and 10 at the 42. Handoff on the interior. Not much running room for Caden Teal. He got no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10 from the 42. I want to thank Edon Athletic Director Matt Ripke. Always a great job hosting us here. Anthony Stevens, superintendent, here on the scene with us tonight and making sure we had everything. Again, as we said in the pregame show, a very pristine-looking field tonight in the middle of a drought, basically. It looks wonderful here, but it always does. Grove nowhere to run because playing his keys beautifully was Eric Nowicki for no game. Edgerton is going to be 4-0 as they are woodshedding Antwerp tonight, 41-14. Edgerton has always had a tough matchup with Wayne Trace. They're going to be favored next week. Trace getting smoked by rival Paulding last we checked anyways. Had a tough start to the schedule, so not what they were looking for to begin this season, but anticipate a game. And if Edgerton wants bigger fish to fry, they got to take care of business when they're the favorites against the Wayne Trace. Here's a screen that's coming. Grove is going to be sacked. Slow developing of everything. The sack by James Lemmert, a 6'5 junior, bringing him down back at the 34-yard line, and they will indeed. And when I say they will indeed, I mean Summerfield will, in fact, get the football back, even in a running clock, because it's 4th down coming up. Grove will punt it on 4th and 17. 5 minutes remaining in this one. Edon was in control at the half and put this thing to bed early in the second half. That hit off of Kendall Brigle and ricocheted to the side and will be down near the 33-yard line. So Summerfield ball. See if they clear their bench, which you would anticipate. I know they don't, like Edon, neither team has a ton of these, but enough where you can get subs in. You definitely don't want your big guns to get hurt in a game that's already decided. So no reason to see Taylor or Flowers or Kalb or Miller or anybody like that again unless you have no other options. Although it does look like Kalb is still in there, and maybe even Taylor. And again, it is Taylor. Again, it could be no options. A throwback and a wide open receiver, and the reception's made by Russell LaRocca to the 45-yard line. He'll get 20. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, down to 3:50 remaining in this one. 49-12 Edon. Again, when we're done, our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard show coming your way. 2 receivers left, wing to the right. Kalb, the quarterback, wants to throw it. Kalb with pressure. Throws in the flat. Pass is caught by Schwichtenberg. Schwichtenberg 35-30, 25-20, 15. And he's down near the 10-yard line. He's going to have about 35 on the pass play. It will be spotted at the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 11. Summerfield will drop to 2-1 and 0-1 in the league. Edon will go to 3-1 overall and 1-0 in the tack. Here's Taylor off the give. Taylor got the edge, and Taylor is into the end zone from 11 yards out. Austin Taylor, an 11-yard TD run. That's his second touchdown of the night. He had over 100 at the half, 83 of them on a TD run in that first half. 49-18. And they're going to go for 2 here. And if they do convert it, that would take away the running clock because it would take us under 30. Kalb to throw it. Kalb looking. Kalb under pressure. Looks into the end zone, and it is caught. So, not that it matters too much because you're going to get the ball and kneel down, but 49-20 now, and you're back under normal rules here. Edon will come out and basically have 3 or 4 handoffs, and that should basically end this thing anyways, but Taylor, the 11-yard run, and then the 2-point try. Again, the upcoming schedule. Actually, let's do this. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back for the finish in just a moment.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
1:59 remaining. Upcoming schedule here to finish off September. Edon will be at Erie Mason and then host Ottawa Hills in a couple of weeks, as Edon will get a return out near the 30-yard line. Summerfield will have back-to-back Williams County schools in their TAC games as they host Montpelier next week and then a visit to North Central. They will play their Michigan counterparts in the last 2 weeks of the regular season. So, good quality win tonight. Wire to wire, the best Edon performance of this first month of the season. And have seen what Bob Olwyn had hoped for at the beginning of the year. Very, very steady improvement. And now Edon's going to be forced into a timeout. It's a little confusion with 1:51 to play. 49-20, Edon with the lead. We'll step out one last time and be back for the finish in just a moment.
Good luck tonight to all the area athletes. Hard quality work means a lot to an athlete and to everyone at Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer. Peltz is in the business of working hard for you. Whether you need something as simple as a 2x4 or all the materials for your new home or pole barn, Peltz Lumber has what you need and will deliver it to you in a timely fashion. Hard work and quality materials is what you'll find at Peltz, and hard work on the field and in practices are what makes these area teams great. Good luck tonight from Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer, building for a new generation.
Huddle up, hometown fans. State Bank is here to help you win big this season. Whether you're driving toward a new home, passing on your savings to the next generation, or making the winning play with a business loan, we say, put us in, coach. Make the switch to State Bank. You'll get the home field advantage for all your financial needs. Loan subject to credit approval, yourstatebank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 403044.
All right, back here for the finish of this one, and it was probably just to make sure they were in their proper victory formation, because that's what it looks like is going to happen here. Grove, the snap, and the kneel down now, and now you can just kill the clock 3 more times and get on out of here for this one. Terrific performance tonight from Edon, and again, predominantly did it 3/4 of the game plus with their backup quarterback, Corbin Chrisman, in. Just never wanted to take that chance, and that was a great decision by Bob Owen. Briggs Gallahue in multiple positions. Offense, defense means a bunch to this football team, so you don't want to send him back in a game that appeared to be under control and then did get way under control if you're an Edon fan. 110 coming up on this and under with this snap to Grove, and he'll take a kneel down now. And Chrisman performed extremely well coming in as the quarterback. But Edon got great performances all around tonight. Caden Stantz, Parker Moyer, a good night tonight. Avila Garcia defensively, Worley in the special teams. I mean, these are just names that we called. Kendall Brigle had some catches. Heck, if you even talk special teams, all these extra points, I don't know that there was a perfect snap. Lincoln Keese did a good job in the special teams getting a snap down. Well, that means I called it perfectly. I think he snuck in for a 4th somewhere. And that is the final snap of the football game here tonight. Edon, their 3rd straight win as they go to 3-1 on the year. They throttle Summerfield 49-20. Stick around. The post-game show starts next on B-Rock Sports.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Starks Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Starks at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Fender benders, collisions, and accidents happen every day. But where are you going to go to fix your vehicle? Batten Stevens Body Shop on Independence Road in Defiance. Batten Stevens works on every type of car, domestic and foreign. Whether you need a small repair or major collision work, Batten Stevens state-of-the-art equipment can handle any job. Free estimates and loaner cars are available too. Batten Stevens Body Shop. Come in with confidence. Drive out with satisfaction. All right, welcome back out here to a final recap of this one here this evening. Again, just to go through the scoring in this one, Briggs Gallahue hit Caden Stance on a TD pass of 17 yards, then Corbin Crispin to Stance of 2 yards. Edon also got a 10-yard TD run from Corbin Crispin. Parker Moyer, one of his 2 touchdowns. Offense, defense, a 1-yard TD run. That completed everything Edon scoring-wise in the first half. Then in the second half, Crispin found Kendall Brigle on a 19-yard TD pass, then Crispin to Landon Reitzel on a big home run hit of 60 yards for a TD pass, and completed scoring of Moyer on a 42-yard pick 6 for a touchdown. Austin Taylor, a couple of TD runs for Summerfield of 83 yards and 11 yards, and then Reese Kalb hit Trent Miller for a 58-yard TD pass tonight. So 79 yards for Edon on the ground tonight and 277 yards passing tonight. Most of those yards belonging to Corbin Crispin. Kendall Brigle had 106 of those yards receiving tonight in that one. Meanwhile, Gage Nestor, 80 yards rushing tonight to lead Edon in that category. Meanwhile, Taylor had the big threat tonight. He went over 100 rushing. Finished at 136 tonight. Austin Taylor through the air. And then passing was 143 for Reese Kalb tonight. And then their leading receiver with 64 yards tonight. That was Trent Miller on the receiving tonight. They had 98 yards on the ground. Remember, you take sacks out of there, and then 157 yards of total offense. So a really good job tonight by Edon defensively. Thank you, Coach Stamper, for helping me out there with numbers tonight. A good job in all phases, really, for Edon tonight in what they did. Offense, defense, and special teams, leading to an extremely complete win here tonight. Last things left for us is to hand out some awards, and we begin with our MVP tonight, presented by Missy Stockman and Edward Jones. Actually, Missy Stockman and April Whitty of Edward Jones. We're going to go with Corbin Crispin in relief tonight, thrust into that role as the backup quarterback coming in. He was really good in running that offense here this evening. Did a fantastic job tonight, I think, and they didn't settle him in. Remember, his first pass play, or his first snap as the quarterback was a pass play, and he hit for a couple of yards on a TD pass. So Corbin Crispin will be our MVP of the night. Support for high school sports comes from Melissa Stockman and April Whitty at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. They are your Edward Jones financial advisors. For more information, visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Next up in our awards here tonight is the collision of the game this evening. And that award is going to be a hit by Danny Avila Garcia, who was as good as they had on the defensive end tonight. Edon had a lot of MVPs on all sides and all phases tonight, but the Avila Garcia hit of Austin Taylor will be our collision of the game, presented by Batt & Stevens. They're voted your #1 body shop in the region on Independence Road in Jewell. Come in with confidence. Drive out with satisfaction at Batt & Stevens. And the play of the game tonight, how about, you don't get a pick six much. Parker Moyer had a really good game all around. One of his 2 touchdowns, the 42-yard INT return for the touchdown. We will make that Art McMahon's best one tire and service play of the game tonight. The INT of 42 yards, the return for Parker Moyer and the touchdown. That's presented by McMahon's best one tire. That'll do it for us for tonight. Again, we're into the GMC next week. Wayne Trace at undefeated Edgerton. The Bulldogs are going to be 4-0 on the year. They're going to be 1-0, leading Wayne Trace big late third, early fourth quarter of that one. And then 2 weeks from tonight, Fairview at Paulding will be the broadcast game, as we'll hit the road and go to Paulding County in what should be a fantastic matchup. Again, our final tonight, Edon rolls over Summerfield, Michigan. 3 straight wins now for the Bombers, 3-1 overall, 1-0 in the league as they beat Summerfield 49-20. We'll take one final break, and then the Midwest Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard show for a bit here on a Friday on B-Rock Sports. So long, everybody.